Hey everyone, this is John, and today we have our last video on visiting a doctor. So in this one, what we're going to cover is where to go to when you're sick, where to get medication, and I even have some sample doctor and patient conversations for you guys to look at. If you are feeling a bit self-conscious or not very confident about your English, you don't need to worry because these conversations can actually be quite easy, but we'll get to that later. And for now, we're just going to look at what to do if you have a minor illness. So if you have a very minor illness or you know exactly what's wrong, like you have a headache and you just need some medication, you can go straight to a pharmacy, and this is just where they sell basic medications. They also sell some other random things such as toothpaste, shampoo, razors, and the building will normally be very easy to spot. It will just say pharmacy or the local area's name and then pharmacy. I think in America they call them drugstores, but most other countries call them pharmacies. But just be aware and look it up before you go to a country. And if your illness is a bit more serious and you don't know what's wrong with you, you can visit someone that's called a general practitioner. So this is what it's called in the UK, general practitioner, or GP for short, and this is just like a doctor's visit and it's for free. So these general practitioners, they work outside of hospitals with nurses, and local people just go in whenever they're ill and they get prescribed drugs. So you go in, you describe your symptoms, they will listen, they will tell you what's wrong with you, and if you need it, they will give you a prescription. A prescription is just like a doctor's note, and this allows you to get medication from a pharmacy, especially stronger medication that most people can't get. Also, if you have a prescription, all the medication that you buy in the pharmacy is actually for free. It doesn't cost you anything, whereas normally it will cost you money. And all of this is for free, even if you are not from the UK. So even though if you're from China or Japan or Hong Kong, anywhere in the world, you will still get it for free. However, there are some issues with this, and this is same day appointments. GPs are quite busy, so often you need to book an appointment in advance. So it might actually take you like a week or 2 weeks to see the GP. So if you feel that your illness is a bit more urgent, you can get same day appointments. What you need to do is ring up the GP and ask about that. Oftentimes they will have a time of the day, for example 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. where anyone can come in and get a visit with the GP. Again, it doesn't matter what your nationality is. However, this is first come, first serve, so you need to make sure you come as early as possible. If it starts at 9, be there for 9 or even earlier because it can be quite busy. And lastly, also, in addition to that, some pharmacies will offer a very similar service. However, this service is just for minor illnesses, whereas GPs will look at any illness at all, and you can get your medication there as well. So if you do have something that is a lot more serious, you should just go straight to the hospital. And this is, for example, if you break a bone or you think you sprained your ankle, or if you've had a head injury, especially head injuries, you should probably just go to the hospital to be safe. And you can go to A&E, and this is called accident and emergency. It's just a part of the hospital. And again, all of this is for free. Doesn't matter if you're not from the UK or not, you'll get treated 100% the same as a normal UK citizen and for free. So last thing I want to go through here is explaining your illnesses to a doctor, and I have a sample text here. I won't go through it all, but you can pause the video and read it yourself. This is for an illness such as infection, and what will happen is the GP or the doctor will just ask you what's wrong with you. You describe your symptoms. They'll do little checks. They'll ask you when did these symptoms start, if you have any other symptoms, if you're on any medication. They may also ask you, have you been to a foreign country recently, such as India or China? And if you need it, they'll give you medication. And this second example is for a physical injury. You can read through it yourselves, but basically they'll just ask you what happened, where you hurt your head, or have you accidentally drank any poison or something like that. And that is the video for today, everyone. In our next videos, we're going to look at allergies, like food allergies, how to explain that to a restaurant. So for now, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.